Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, we're all about luxury content and also affordable luxury options as well. So if you're into handbags and accessories, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button and join the fun. So today's video is going to be all about the weight of handbags, and I did do a quick poll a few days ago, and many of you responded with which bags you wanted me to weigh. So I have got this little tiny kitchen scale here that I'm going to use for the purposes of weighing each bag. It is fairly accurate. I do want to say that maybe the weight will be an ounce or two off because I don't think this scale is meant to be weighing handbags. It is really for like food. It's a kitchen scale, but I'll zero it out here and then I'll just start to weigh each handbag. I've got 10 handbags today, all requested by you lovely subbies, so I hope this is helpful. I'm going to go in no particular order. So first let me grab my Chanel Walk, my wallet on chain. Now please keep in mind that this is the caviar, and the caviar generally is more heavy than the lambskin or even sort of regular calfskin on other bags. So the caviar is going to be thicker and a little bit heavier. I will just tuck the chain all in like this so that it also counts the weight of the chain, because that is all pretty much what goes on our shoulders. I'll actually take out the base shaper, which doesn't weigh really much. It's like a feather, but just to be true to the weight of the bag, so it's completely empty. And here we go. So it's zeroed out right now, and I'm just going to place it. So the Chanel wallet on chain is not even 1 pound. It looks like it's 14.2 ounces. So pretty light, even considering the strap is interwoven with the chain. So that's 14.2 ounces. Let's move on to another mini. Many of you requested this one as well. This is my Coach Rambler 16. Let me show you that it is also empty. Basically, I store all of my bags with either tissue paper or air paper, such as like this, so that none of my bags, collapse and all the structure is maintained. But for the purposes of this video, I have pulled everything out, so I'm surrounded by tissue paper and air paper at the moment. Okay, so the Coach Rambler 16 is even lighter than the Walk. It is 11 ounces or 11.3 ounces, so super, super light. This might be my lightest bag. I always say it feels like I'm wearing nothing on my shoulders when I wear my Rambler 16. It is my most comfortable mini bag for sure. So now you know it is well under a pound. And then since we're on the mini bags, might as well move on to my beautiful smushy Saint Laurent Toy LouLou bag. Again, empty, but I have the strap in here so that it will include the weight of the strap. And then let's see. Oh, okay, so the Saint Laurent Toy LouLou is 12.8 ounces. Again, under a pound for sure, and lighter than the wallet on chain. So just a couple of ounces lighter than the wallet on chain here. And slightly, tiny bit heavier than the Rambler 16. So this is the lightest one so far. If you're looking for a light mini bag that's super comfortable every day, you can wear it on the go. All right, so then I will measure, or weigh, excuse me, my Chanel Classic flap, and this is the medium. This is my vintage beauty that I hunted down after two disappointments from the boutiques. You guys know, if you're regulars here, I purchased 2 new classic flaps from the boutiques, and I had to return them both for different defective or quality issues. So I wound up getting this beautiful vintage from Fashion File, and I've not been disappointed at all. I'm so happy. So this is lambskin, so again, it's going to be lighter than any caviar. So let me give you a quick... Okay, so this is over a pound. It's 1 pound, roughly 3.2 ounces. So there you have it. Let me show you and just make sure that it's completely empty. I believe I emptied it out. So let's see. Yep, there you go. And you guys know I'm a stickler for weight. And I will never ever wear a bag that's over 2 pounds. That is my absolute high end, you know, top of the line maximum. Even 2 pounds is quite heavy for me. But good to know that the medium classic flap is closer to 1 pound. I'm also going to show you this vintage beauty. This is my white Chanel classic flap, also in the medium size. It has the 24K gold hardware. I won this in an Instagram giveaway and was totally floored and shocked when I won it. I had mentioned in an earlier video I was going to send this out to the leather surgeons to get it, you know, like a proper spa treatment and all of that and get it cleaned up. I just haven't had a chance to do that yet. I did get a quote, so I am going to definitely send it out for sure to get the work done. I just haven't had a moment, and I did promise that I would do a follow-up video to show you what this beauty looks like when it's all cleaned up, so I will do that at some point. But I wanted to show you the weight of this one as well, because not all classic flaps, even in the same size, medium, are the same. They're all a little bit different. So this one here is 1 pound 3.8 ounces, so slightly heavier, and maybe it's because of that 24K gold plating. But if you go to the boutique and you compare a couple of classic flaps, even if they're all technically in the same size category, like medium versus medium, you will find that one might be slightly taller, one might be slightly wider. They're all a little bit different. They're not uniform, so I just wanted to share that with you. So I'll count this as one bag. The classic flaps will just be one bag since it is the same type of bag. This was also a popular ask. This is my Chanel clutch with chain. Black caviar, again, will be a little heavier than the lamb. Silver hardware. This one I know that a lot of you have been trying to hunt down ever since seeing this on my channel. It is a discontinued item. It's got this really nice delicate attached chain, and I really love this piece. I think it's really nice for like day to evening. So let's see, I've not done this before, so let's see how much this weighs. So that is, okay, so that's definitely lighter than the medium classic flap. It's 1 pound, 0.7 ounces. Yeah, hasn't changed. 1 pound, 0.7 ounces. Okay, so pretty light. And perhaps because it's only a single flap. Since we're on Chanel's, let's move to the big Mama Jama here. I did weigh this in a very recent video that was all about my top handbag deal breakers, and I talked about if it's too heavy, I will not buy it. And so I showed that this one here, the Jumbo Classic Flap, is 1 pound 13.6 ounces. So it's inching up closer to that 2 pound mark, but it's not quite there, so thankfully it's not as heavy. Now this one here, in case you're not already aware, is a single flap, so I do save a few ounces of weight there. And the double flap jumbo is going to be, you know, noticeably heavier with that extra leather, so just something to keep in mind. And then let's move on to Louis Vuitton. So another popular bag that was requested, this is my Pochette Metis, made in France. Has the beautiful micro suede compartments, and I will leave the strap just like so. So let me close that up. And let's see how much this one weighs. So this one here is 1 pound 7.5 ounces. Okay, and then a lot of times I compare my Pochette Metis with my Celine classic box bag because I feel like they are sort of like cousins in a way. As you can see, they're pretty similar in silhouette. Obviously one is more of a loud monogram and the Celine is more understated with the lambskin, but I did do a comparison video of those two bags because I thought it was, you know, there are a lot of similarities. This one, though, I always say is noticeably heavier. And let me open it up for you. It is empty, all lined in beautiful, soft lambskin. Lots of compartments, lots of leather, which probably makes it heavier. Then you have this pretty heavy hardware as well. So, gosh, this thing is like an energy saver. It turns off every few seconds. So let's put the Celine Classic box. Okay, so 1 pound 12.2 ounces. Wait, what was the Pochette Metis? Let me go back. And this is the medium size because I know there's multiple sizes for the Celine Classic. 1.7 and okay, 1 pound 7.6 ounces, and then this is, yeah, a few ounces heavier. 1 pound 12 point, roughly about 1 pound 12.2 ounces, so definitely a few ounces heavier, and I do notice a difference on my shoulder, I will say. Okay, so the other two bags that were requested, this one here is my Madewell Transport Crossbody bag. It's the mini one that has the open top here, and then it has the crossbody strap. I featured this in an earlier video talking about one of the best kind of workhorse bags that are under $200. So let's see what this weighs. And I've had this for years, and I feel like the leather has aged really nicely. So this one here is not even a pound, including the strap inside. So it's 15 ounces, just under a pound. No wonder it's so comfortable. And it's also just like really malleable and smushy. So very comfortable. Then I have the larger version of this, which frankly I haven't used very much lately. This is just the Transport Tote. It has the open pocket here. It's really good as like an everyday work bag. You can throw everything in. It's a little smushed because I have abused this. When I used to carry my laptop to work, I would just throw it in here, and it is all just raw leather on the inside. And it also has this long crossbody strap as well. Believe it or not, I brought this bag to Paris when I traveled through. I felt like it was very discreet and big enough, and it was winter time, so I threw all my scarves and gloves and stuff like that in there. And then it has this little zip compartment. So let's see how heavy. I don't think it's heavy at all. It's very comfortable. So let's see, make sure it's totally zeroed out, and then I'll place it on top. It's kind of hard because it's so big. Well, it's not even that big, but it's bigger than the scale, and it's a little floppy. So let me see if I can get it to sit. It looks like it's just about a pound or so. It keeps moving because of the floppiness, but I'm going to say it's about a pound, maybe a little over a pound. So, and yes, I've never really felt this to be heavy, especially if I put my work files and my laptop in here. You can assume that it was really the laptop and those things that made it heavy. This here is just like I said, raw leather. So not heavy at all for a tote bag. All right, so that is it. Those are all the bags that I believe you wanted me to weigh. I hope this was helpful, and if it was, I would really appreciate a thumbs up. And again, if you haven't subscribed already, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button. And in fact, if you'd like, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. I do have an exciting giveaway happening at the moment. There are 3 giveaways. In one video that I shared, the last video, I'll link it down below. I have a tote bag in beautiful croc embossed leather, and I have 2 cute little key pouches, genuine leather as well, that you may have seen in my previous videos if you've been here before. So if you're interested in that giveaway, it is still happening. Go back and check it out and go ahead and enter. I wish you all the best of luck, and thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.